Two words for you. Eggs. Little Joe Biden joke there. If you don't get the joke, you'll have to look it up. He says he's got two words. Anyway, I'll leave it at that. If you're interested, you can look it up yourself. Welcome, Filthy Kitchen Cooking. I am the Squadgeman. I was exhausted last night. I didn't go to work. I'm still very tired. I didn't get a whole lot of sleep. I did get on the bike for 600 calories, which was roughly 11 miles. I'm happy about that. Hoping to do a little boxing. Might even attempt to lift some weights, but I probably won't lift weights, and this is the main reason why. I've been taking antibiotics now for over 3 weeks, and I've learned somewhere, I don't know if this is still fact, but when you take antibiotics, it weakens your tendons and your connective tissue, and you can injure yourself. Now I believe I came across that information somewhere along the line, and it seems to me that when I'm taking antibiotics, not only am I extremely weak, but I'm very prone to injury. So I may go extremely light and try it, but if I have the energy, I'm probably going to do a boxing routine. We shall see. The fact that I was too exhausted to go to work last night, though, I might just take it easy. And I will probably do a shaving video. Stay tuned. No promises, but stay tuned. So, like I said, eggs. All right. I got the pan on the fire. Got some butter. I'm not gonna dirty a knife. I've got a pre-dirtied knife already here. This knife has cut the butter. There's germs on it, which I doubt. The heat of the pan should deal with that. Little butter in the pan. I did get some olive oil yesterday. I did make it to the supermarket. I do have steaks. Ooh, why did I use so much butter? That is too much butter. Looks like I'm going to be having some super buttery eggs. I could scoop out some of that butter, but I'm going to leave it in. Anyway, I will get busy with the eggs. One. Where am I going to put these? I got an old coffee cup here. I'll put them in the disposable paper coffee cup. Shells. Shell game. Yeah. 2 eggs. I just realized I have a slight sore throat. You may hear it in my voice. I didn't realize I had this slight sore throat because I haven't spoken today. But my speech is a little labored right now. I notice. 4 eggs. I gotta wash my hands. The reason being, I've had salmonella from eggs before when I lived overseas. Now, Canadian eggs are a little different because they wash the eggs, but still, once I've had that experience, once bitten, twice shy. I think there's some sort of reference to touching a hot stove that basically says the same thing. Ooh, this butter. The butter, she is burning. Fork. All right, so here's what I do. I got the eggs, I got the yolks. I'm gonna mash the yolks. Break them. And then I'm going to stir them up. Stir them up. I do have to cook some steaks later, so I'll probably make that video. And I also have to shave, probably. Other than that, we'll see what the day brings. I gotta try to catch up on some rest. All right, that looks good. Into the butter. Four eggs. Excellent. I'm going to wash this bowl a little later. Put some pepper on the eggs. And I will also put some cheese on the eggs. So basically cheese on the floor, no dog. No dog to be seen. That's too bad. That's quite sad. All right, gonna fluff up this cheese a little. It's gotten a little sticky. And on this egg, 4 eggs worth of egg. The egg has now become a plural noun. I'm gonna put about the amount of cheese that I would probably have on a cheeseburger into the eggs. And as I've explained before, in case you're new, this is because I really don't like the taste of yolks, but I do like the benefits of the egg. One of nature's perfect foods. So I want to eat the egg, but I don't want to taste the yolk. Oh, pick up the cheese particles that fell. And I'll throw this into the coffee cup. Spatula. Next order of business is a spatula. I don't know if you can pick up on this, but I seem to be moving kind of in slow motion, which tells me that I don't think I'm well. I probably am fighting something other than this tooth infection. Actually, my tooth seems almost good. I still notice it. There still is some swelling there, but it seems to be getting better. I only have 1 day's worth of antibiotics left, so I'm hoping that that's all I need. If it flares up again, I'm gonna have to go to the hospital or to the doctor or something, because I'm taking way too many antibiotics and it's really affecting me. I think this is the reason I was so exhausted that I couldn't work last night. I think it was the antibiotics, in all honesty. All right, I've got a couple of pork chops here. I think I'm gonna cook that. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and cook these pork chops, even though they're straight from the fridge. Oh, that's not good. Actually, yeah, I will wait, but I'll leave them out and I'll cook them later. Maybe I'll cook them with the steaks. I have 2 steaks to cook, and I have 2 small pork chops left. So the pan might be big enough to do 1 pork chop, 1 steak. And although the pork chops cook longer and a little hotter than the steaks, I might experiment with that. We'll have to wait and see. See how much time I give myself. I'm gonna fold these eggs over like a taco. I'm gonna turn the heat down a little bit because they are a little browner than I would like them to be. But it still looks pretty good. Pretty good, pretty good. Quite hungry, probably because of the bike ride. So I'm looking forward to getting some food. Time for a plate. All right, I'm gonna use this delightful plate. Looks like that Churchill, England. Yeah, these plates were very popular long ago, probably 300 years ago in England, where they made porcelain, bone china, based on a Chinese method. And they actually copied the Chinese style with that blue whatever you call it. And the pattern is distinctively Chinese. And this was extremely popular a couple of hundred years ago in England. These knockoff Chinese. And they're actually quite expensive because methods, even though it's a copy of the Chinese style, the English did their own version of it. And now, of course, it's all mass produced, but still very popular. All right, whoops, eggs are cooked. The eggs are in fact cooked, so I'm gonna end the video here. Thanks for coming by Filthy Kitchen. Till next time, who loves you, baby? This guy, don't forget it. And also don't forget, you're somebody's favorite person in this world, probably mine. Anyway, if you're going through tough times, let's endure. We're gonna think, we're gonna wait, and we're gonna endure or fast. To quote Hermann Hesse in his famous Nobel Prize winning book, Siddhartha. I'm pretty sure that book won the Nobel Prize in literature. Could be proven wrong, but if memory serves, there was a time a while back where I had a plan to read all the novels that were that had won the Nobel Prize in literature throughout the years. I got a little sidetracked and never completed that, but one of these days maybe. All right, so till next time, any questions, any comments down below, and love you. Goodbye.